Well, I should stand up to say the First Lady
Yay!
has arrived into the studio.
Hi, thank you.
You don't have to stand,
Thank you.
Mrs.
Okay.
Obama.
I will
You
stay in my
you may
seat.
stay seated. You look very comfortable. And you look so great at this early hour in the morning after traveling, I know, over the last couple of days. So thank you for being here and making time to be with us.
Well, I am excited to be here. We have done several interviews over the phone.
Yes.
We've done some tape TV stuff, and now I'm in the studio. I feel so honored.
I know.
We do too.
It's great to be, because I always picture what dress you're wearing when we talk on the phone. And now I can say, is it blue and white?
It is black and white.
It's black and white. All right.
It's Diane von Fursten.
It's gorgeous.
I was going to say, who are you wearing? Because we're in the
It's
E
her-
building.
It's one of her wrap dresses.
It's very nice.
It's very comfortable.
So we have a lot to get to. Let's start with, you got a nice shout out the other night from the president during the State of the
Nice
Union.
to get a shout out from the president.
Do you know that the shout out is coming?
You know, this time I did. Yes,
You did?
I think he was pretty proud of that.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
saying, you know, I'm gonna mention you. I'm like, you are.
He scores points for that?
He is my biggest supporter, and he is proud of all that we've been able to do with Let's Move and joining forces.
Yeah.
And one of the things he told my team is that we have provided an example of all that you can get done without congressional action. Because a lot of the work that we've done with Let's Move and improving health and seeing some of the changes really comes with partnerships between businesses and schools and educators and parents. And so we've been able to do a lot.
Well, with the two daughters that you have, how do you keep them engaged in a healthy lifestyle? Because there's a lot of distraction that, whether it be video games or cell phones and friends, everything else.
Yeah, well, Barack and I try to lead by example. I mean, we eat dinner together every night, and we rarely miss that, even with his schedule. And we spend a lot of time talking about the issues of the day, but we talk about what we're eating and why we're eating it. We have a lot of finish your vegetable conversations when it comes to...
There's a shift from his day, isn't it?
Yeah, no, it's amazing. You'd see how they shift so far away from his issues to theirs. And with regard to physical activity, I mean, we have always, since the time that they were little, we put them in activities as much as possible. They've always had to do a team sport as well as an individual sport. And they see us working out every morning. Barack and I work out together every single morning. So now that the kids are getting older, I see Malia sometimes starting to say on a Saturday, if she's down and not hanging out with her friends, she says, I might go upstairs and run on the treadmill.
Right.
And I'm a little
Nice.
shocked.
Yeah, yeah.
I try not to look shocked.
I think it's great that you guys keep that routine for yourselves, though.
Well, it helps us stay sane.
Right.
Because you guys know, with the schedules that you have, all you have is the energy that you provide yourself with. And that comes from what you eat and how you move your body. So if I don't work out, I can't get up at the crack of dawn
Right.
like we are today.
Right.
And do your day.
And do it with the energy that I need to do it.
It's good together time too, to be there
Yeah.
together and
Yeah,
have,
I run on a treadmill and have
conversations.
nobody next to me every morning.
But you still talk.
And I talk, and she's just not there yet. But she's going to be there, Mrs. Obama.
coming.
She's on her way
She's
soon.
She's coming.
What would you say the tent poles of your routine are, just in terms of your healthy eating, just as an example? Of your tent poles, yeah. For you get up, you work out, and then what do you like to eat? What do you try to eat when you're doing your best?
Well, when I'm trying to do my best, that's a good way to put
Let's
it.
qualify it.
That's right. Let's qualify, because it's, I fall off the wagon many a time. There were some cookies here in the green room.
We're trying to sabotage you just a little bit.
I know. Thank you for that.
Makes us feel better about us.
Yeah. On my good days, I get up in the morning, usually either right before the kids go to school or right after. I do about an hour and a half workout. I try to do 45 minutes of cardio, and then whatever I'm doing that day. I always have breakfast, and it's usually a protein or fruit or oatmeal. I try to stay away from breads because that doesn't give you the kind of energy you need.
Right.
I always have lunch. So I have 3 meals a day, and I try to get a snack in. And lunch is something good and healthy. Like, one of my favorite soups is a turkey Italian wedding soup that is really pretty tasty, and it fills me up.
Why is it called wedding soup?
Because it's like, I think it's got a lot of stuff in it. So vegetables and kale and, there's
sounds yummy.
it was
There's some
explained
reason.
to
Right.
me.
There's a reason why.
Somebody out there, one of your listeners will
know,
know.
yeah.
They will know. I don't know.
This video I was just looking at before you came in that's gone viral of you dunking on LeBron James.
Oh, yeah.
Now, this must have been a great
Skills.
moment for you, and this was
It was so much fun.
this has gone all over. I mean, everybody's been talking about this
It's
video.
pretty hilarious. First of all, they are so silly. the Miami Heat. But they're just such great guys. As you know, they were at the White House for the championship celebration, and it's one of the favorite things the president did. But before they did that, we kind of snuck them off to the dip room and did some taping. And, we've worked with the NBA and the WNBA and a bunch of other athletes just to get the message out about healthy eating to kids in a fun way. Because the truth is that I try to make to young people, especially teenagers who aren't into the vegetable thing, is that if they want to be excellent at their sport, all these guys like LeBron and Dwayne Wade, they have to watch what they eat.
Right.
To
excel, sure.
As they say, you can't put junk into a Ferrari and expect it to go fast.
My mom used to always say, if I eat certain things, I would grow to be a certain height. It didn't pan out. Would you say that that's accurate? Would moms say that to their kids?
But just think of how short you'd be.
That's touche. All right, we'll come back with Mrs. Obama right here. I know. I'll be over in the corner. Stay with us. Be right back.
When Barack comes off the elevator and walks in the door, he's just dad. And the girls are really good at that because they're more concerned about their issues than they are. They're just sort of like, oh, Dad, tough luck. By the way, where's my allowance?